Hey Sagittarius, welcome to your Third Eye Thursday reading. I am Naomi from Elevated Empath. Wow, I'm Naomi from Elevated Empath Tarot, and we are going to get straight into it. So, this is a timeless reading. I post these on a Thursday, however, whenever you come across the video, whenever you feel drawn to it, that's when these messages will apply. Firstly, I am going to pull you a couple of oracle cards just to set the tone for this reading. The first one is from the Chakra Wisdom Oracle deck. So let's see what's coming out for you, Sag. Messages for Sagittarius, please. Not that many. Messages for Sagittarius. Thank you. Ooh, gossip. Gossip. We've got heart chakra going on. Ooh, okay. Gossip. What's going on, Sag? This is interesting. Okay. Your second oracle deck. Oracle message is from... Wow, I'm so sorry, Sag. I just can't talk today. I don't know what it is. It's not... Usually I'll record these videos like quite late on. Today I'm recording these like really early in the morning, and I feel like that's just... I don't know. I'm not an early bird. I'm definitely a night owl. I feel like that's what's messing me up. I'm so sorry. Blame it on the AM, you know? Right. So, Whispers of the Ocean Oracle deck is the one that I'm using for this current message. Let's see what's coming out for you, Sag. We've got gossip so far. Just for Sagittarius, please. What's going on? Okay, 2 cards. Okay, so first card is number 14, single-mindedness. Choose your own path and what is best for you. And then we have number 20, shared inspiration. Throw yourself into a new project. Be willing to let go of time constraints and rules, and really be aware of whatever fulfills your heart. Okay. It feels like there's somebody around you, or could be you, who is kind of like just a little bit overpowering maybe with their opinions on what you're doing, or if it's you, on what other people are doing. And I'm definitely getting this strong feeling of like, mind your business. Single-mindedness here, like really like try not to get drawn out into this energy, okay? Whether it's yours, whether it's, you know, it could be you kind of like maybe being a little bit messy, being a little bit kind of like and maybe enjoying a little bit of drama, Sag, okay? Could also be those around you though who are kind of trying to draw you into that energy. There's a real feeling, a real message here of focus on you. If it doesn't feel right, don't engage, okay? If it doesn't feel right, just kind of like protect your energy. Right. And we have shared inspiration. It feels like the more that you do focus on yourself, and what does actually feel good, the more benefits you're going to get from that. It feels like there's a new path opening up for you, Sag. But if you get drawn into this kind of chatty, gossipy, little bit medley kind of energy, things aren't, you're going to get too distracted from that path, okay? I'm actually feeling like there's some family thing going on here as well. Maybe you have somebody that you're close to who kind of likes to talk or kind of likes to chew your ear off with certain things. Yeah. If that is the case, try not to judge, because, you know, we can all be like that at times. But just try and protect your energy. Try not to engage in that situation, because the more that you take on that energy, the less that you're focusing on yourself, and the less that you can create what you want to create for you. So we're going into your tarot messages, Sagittarius. First card will be your current energy. Second card will be your current path. The third card will be your potential. Right. So, messages for Sagittarius, please. Sagittarius current energy. Okay. Oh, got a couple of cards. King of Cups, Five of Swords. Interesting. Right. Let's see. Current path for Sag, please. It's just for Sag. Thank you. Queen of Cups. Okay. And we'll just clarify that Queen of Cups, please. What does Sag need to know? That's Queen of Cups. And that current path. Oh, thank you. The Chariot. Nice. I feel like the Chariot's been coming out a lot recently. I feel like more people are like really connecting to themselves, like allowing their decisions to be led by their own intuition rather than anybody else's kind of like input, which is really great. I don't know, maybe it's just my musing on why the Chariot is coming out so much. So onto your potential, Sag. Sagittarius need to know. Thank you. Ooh, Seven of Swords. Okay. Messages for Sagittarius. Thank you. Ooh, beautiful. Star card. Nice. Okay. So, we have the King of Cups and the Five of Swords in your current energy. So, Sag, it feels like there's a lot going on around you, okay? And actually it does feel like you're not engaging, right? It does feel like you are taking that sort of higher kind of path of I'm not getting involved, I'm protecting myself, you know. Intuitively I know this doesn't feel right, and that's what the King of Cups does. It's like, if it doesn't feel right, I'm not involved. You've got the Five of Swords here though, so it does feel like there's kind of like that combative, argumentative, ego-y type of energy around you. But I really feel like you're doing the right thing. You're staying out of things and kind of like allowing things to unfold how they're going to unfold. But it's almost like you're cushy over here. You're all right. You're fine over here. You don't have to get drawn in. And when people are trying to draw you in, which it feels like it's kind of inevitable, you're just minding your business. You know. And I love that. I love that single-mindedness. I love that wisdom from you, Sag. Okay. And it continues here. We see you here in the Queen of Cups and the Chariot. And I'm loving this. I'm loving the mirror of the King and the Queen of Cups here, because it's like, this really is emotional mastery. And this is kind of like, I'm really feeling like this is, if your heart chakra wasn't in such a great place, in such good alignment, so balanced and just lovely, you'd get so easily drawn into this. But you're going full speed ahead on your goals, your desires, your dreams, and guess what? That's going to reward you, okay? Because look at the Star card over here. It feels like the universe sees you, the universe hears you, and you're really feeling, it feels like you're just getting wiser with this. It feels like you have been on quite an in-depth healing journey, okay, up to this point, Sag, and you haven't always been in this position to disengage from the drama, right? And this Star card is just telling me it feels like that progression is real. You've got the Seven of Swords, which is interesting. It feels like this is you consciously removing yourself from a situation. Okay. Yeah. It's almost like those feelings are coming into your consciousness, and you're actively making that decision to come away from the gossip. Let me go deeper into this message. And to do that, I'm using the Tower of Dreams, as usual. One of my favourite decks. So, let's see. Tell me more about Sag's current energy. amazing. We've got the Queen of Coins, the King of Cups again. Okay. Then here we have the Three of Wands and the Three of Swords. Let me see what else is coming out. Please, Sag. We got Knight of Coins. Okay. Try this Knight of Coins maybe. Nice, 4 of Wands. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we've got the King of Cups showing up again, which is you just rising above again. It really feels like you've integrated that that sort of stance now, and you've got the Queen of Coins, the Queen of Pentacles here. Which it feels like you're very grounded. It feels like you're very much in your reality of not wanting. How do I put this? You're in your reality, okay? The energy that you live in does not involve this behavior. Right? It does not involve this energy. It doesn't bring you joy, it doesn't bring you satisfaction. So it feels like, definitely feels like there's people trying to draw you into this though. It's interesting that we have the Three of Swords coming up on your current path. And we have the Three of Wands. Yeah, it feels like there's feels like there's going to be something said here or something done, and it's gonna hurt, okay? And that's going to be sort of like the trigger point for you to consciously just be like, okay, I'm not engaging with this anymore. If it's family, it's going to be like, okay, you're not coming around here anymore. You're not coming to my house anymore. Okay, you're not bringing that energy over here. I also feel like it could be like work. And it's like that kind of like officey chat that is just draining. Like, I want to come to work and do my job and go home. And people, the energy of people around is just not that. It's very much like office politics and stuff, and then someone's going to take it too far, okay? And you're going to be like, okay, I'm out. I'm out. It could be that you outright just leave the job. It could be that, you know, you're like, okay, I'm going to go to HR because this is not on. There's something, it really feels like something happens that is just so out of line with this Three of Swords. It's interesting though, because you see it coming with the Three of Wands here, okay? And that doesn't surprise me, because you're very on track here, it seems, with your intuition, with your wisdom, your wise mind, you know, being sort of very balanced in these situations, and kind of very, what is the word, your integrity is spot on, right? Yeah, it does feel like that's something that's going to happen, and it's going to be something that's said, that's just out of line, and you can't engage with that. You've been trying to stay out of it. You've been trying to sort of like keep going with just kind of like rising above and kind of watching things unfold. But then it gets to a point where it's like, I can't, like, I'm trying to just kind of like do me and move forward on my own path with my own energy. But this is just stopped me in my tracks, okay? And now I have to consciously remove myself. I have to consciously cut people off, cut energy off, and I'm going to find healing in that. We have the Four of Wands. We have the Knight of Coins, or the Knight of Pentacles. Sag, everything's going to be okay. Everything's going to be okay. It feels like leaving this situation in whatever way that you have to. I've given some examples, but remember, this is going to be different for everybody, okay? So take it as it resonates. When you leave this situation, when you leave this energy, what you find on the other side of that is going to be so stable and fulfilling, and it's going to feel like home. It's going to feel like, safe. I'm not always going to be kind of like watching and wondering and just being bothered by other people's messy drama, right? We've got the Knight of Coins as well, so it feels like if this is a work situation, things are definitely going to be okay. The Knight of Coins is always moving towards abundance, right? So this move that you make is you're on track for that, and you're on track for just peace and happiness, okay? It definitely feels that way, especially with the Star card here as well. So, Sag, those are your messages. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you next time.